Hi everyone. Are you a mom that is trying to break free and break through this situation of estrangement? Maybe you're feeling guilt and all these other things. If that's you, I want you to stay tuned because we're going to talk about that today. I want to share some practical tips and some insights to help you navigate the complex emotions around estrangement because it is likely the most difficult season of your life. So for those of you that are brand new to my channel, I just want to welcome you. My name is Sally Harris, and I am a mom who walked the same difficult road with my own daughter for over a decade. And when her life spiraled, so did mine. And so I want to talk about this today in regards to estrangement. You know, there's so many things that many people don't talk about, and guilt is one of them for sure. We tend to feel guilty over all the things we did or didn't do or could have done better over their lifetime, and we tend to blame ourselves for this happening in the first place. And so I just want to, first of all, welcome you, and I'm just grateful that you're here investing in yourself, just getting more knowledge. So I want you to think about the impact of estrangement, guilt and otherwise. You know, there's a lot of things, it takes a lot of things that take an emotional toll, and the consequences of that toll over time on your mental health. So, and we all know that when things start affecting you emotionally, mentally, then they turn into physical aspects. So I know that many of you are dealing with stomach aches and migraines and stomach issues as far as pain and otherwise. All of these things are caused from anxiety, right? Most of them. That's a symptom. And when you start feeling those things, you have to remind yourself that, you know, your body's trying to tell you something. Your body's keeping score of all these different things that are going on in your life. And unfortunately, it ends up being ailments over time. You know, I want you to know that I experienced so many things, and I know this isn't easy, but those of you that I have not talked to yet on a discovery call, I want you to click the link below, and that's a consultation where we can talk more. If you are ready for change, if that's you, then click the link below and connect with me there. But I want you to know that one of the biggest things that moms deal with is societal expectations. And you may think, oh, well, my goodness, at my age, I really don't care what society thinks and this and that. But I want you to really think about that. And in addition to the physical world around you, now you have social media. And the society expectations is that you have this perfect family, which, let me tell you, does not exist. So I want you to remember that when you're looking at someone else's definition of perfect and what those things really, it's not really accurate, right? People show their highlight reel. One of the biggest things that you can do for yourself during this time is to take care of you and focus on personal growth, because that's where the magic happens. You know, when we step outside of our comfort zone, whether that means trying something new as a hobby, meeting new people, doing things that we thought we never would do, or even admitting that you need help. For some of you, maybe you've never done that before. Maybe you felt shame in that you shouldn't have to ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. I wish I would have had, honestly, a me when I was going through this. You need a community of other people, other moms, and you need a coach. And whether that's me or someone else, I strongly encourage you to do that because you are not meant to do life alone. Another thing is self-empowerment. When you start renewing your mind, your life is going to be empowered. You are going to be able to move forward away from the guilt. You're going to be able to move on and realize that this is not all your fault. It's never one person's fault. There's so many different situations and reasons why all of this happens, estrangement happens. You may know why, you may not know why. And when you don't know why, that's even harder, right? But at the end of the day, there are so many moms, including myself, that transformed myself. I transformed my guilt. I transformed all of that pain into strength. And I want to remind you that when I was doing that, it wasn't because my daughter had returned and everything was hunky-dory. No, not at all. I knew that I had to be okay, whether she was going to be okay or not. Because if I would have stayed on the path that I was on, I wouldn't be here shooting this video for you today. I can promise you that. And so that is one of the things that is so near and dear to my heart, is that you need to start investing in yourself. You need to start taking care of yourself. And it's just so crucial. It's so crucial. And like I said earlier, having a supportive community around you is also crucial because you need other people that can relate and identify with what you're going through without judgment. And sometimes the people closest to us don't know how to do that, and especially if they haven't experienced what you're going through. So with that said, I just want to remind you that I want you to look at this estrangement as a journey. This is a journey of healing and a journey of self-discovery for you. And the icing on the cake is for your child to do the same for themselves and to come back to the family. That is the icing on the cake. I don't know when that's going to happen, and all you can control is your part of the journey. But I encourage you, and I can promise you that you start working on you, your mind is going to shift. You're going to start having more positive thoughts. You are going to be in a better place emotionally. You're going to be in a better place physically. You can rid any addictions that you have yourself, if that's you. I mean, I had them. I had several of them. So these things, we get caught up in all these strongholds because we're letting our minds get away from us and focusing on things that we shouldn't. But I want to encourage you that, I want to reassure you and I want to encourage you that your path to healing and self-empowerment for yourself is yours to take. It's just waiting for you. You get to say when. So I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next video.